Hello Emergent Literacy, welcome to your week 5 video explanation. We're going to be looking at book concepts and selection. Good segue from learning to read, and we've talked about some of those concepts of print, and then we'll go into genres of books. This will take us through next Friday the 12th. So when we look at our checklist, we're going to be reading chapter 4 in the So Much More Than ABC's book. We're going to be looking at sharing informational book with preschoolers. And when we talk about embedding literature, books in different centers, you can see how informational books would be great in science related to the themes, or famous buildings or architects that would go into the block center, those types of things. And then you're looking at pages 38 through 47 in the Learning to Read book. We're going to be having a discussion, and you're going to be having your exam 1 over chapters 1 through 4. So this is going to go over types of books, and so you can break them up into fiction and nonfiction. You can break them up into easy readers versus chapter books. AR has a system of doing it based off the type of books. You can talk about famous books like Caldecott winners. And so these are videos that other people have done with books to talk about the different types that are out there. I'm going to add a couple more about diversity of books, because that's what our diversity in literature is going to look at. And so when you're selecting books for your centers, you can base them on themes. You base them on the children who are in your class and the life experiences that they are going through. And so what I want you to do is watch these 2 videos. And so after you watch them, the idea is that literature is supposed to be either a mirror, a window, or a sliding glass door when you're thinking about that. So are you trying to reflect back who the children are in your book? Are you giving them a glimpse of another world, or are you opening a whole nother world to them? And so think about this in your experiences. What were your experiences with children's literature? Did you have windows, mirrors, and sliding doors? Think about diversity. Do we have enough that represents the lived experience of our children, the racial components, the socioeconomic components, the ability components, the family structures of our children, things along those lines? So these are some really great. Grace Lynn does an amazing job explaining the concept and then going into her own experiences. And so an initial comment, initial post of 200, and then 2 comments of 100 by the 12th. They must be done on 2 different days in order to receive full credit. And so I really look forward to this discussion. And then exam 1, it's 50 points, 34 questions. And so it really is based off the So Much More Than ABC's book. So go back through that. What you've highlighted, go back to our discussions through our videos, and that's where the quiz is going to come from. You are allowed 2 attempts of it. So that's going to be week 5, and I look forward to your responses and feedback to our discussion board this week.